The Pacers are home for just the third time in the month of December, taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Rick Carlisle joins us now, coming off a very successful road trip. You could point to maybe one or two specific things, but I wanted to ask you just a big picture question. What most impressed you about those three games?
Well, the thing that's impressed me the most about this team is their collective resolve, their support of each other. When things were not going well, this team never wavered in their commitment to each other and how we're playing and those kinds of things. And so everybody just stuck with it, and the players kept believing, the coaching staff kept believing in the players, and we had three very good games against some very tough opponents, and so that was great. Two of the three games were very, very close, and we expect a lot more close games.
Going from those three teams to another Western Conference power, but the team that is atop the Western Conference, Oklahoma City's defense, so elite. How does that make this a bigger challenge because of what they do on that end of the floor?
Well, they're great at both ends. They got an MVP candidate, and really a perennial MVP candidate in Gilgeous-Alexander. So we got to deal with him. We didn't see Jalen Williams last year at all. He missed both games. The Santa Clara Jalen Williams, they've got three Williamses on their team. But those are the two main star players on their team. And, Holmgren has been out for a long time. But this team is a resourceful team. And even though Chet's been out for this long period of time, they're still way up in the league in block shots because they have length, athleticism, and they swarm the ball. And you think you're open, and then here comes a wing player from behind swatting it away, So we'll have our hands full, and their defense fuels their offense and vice versa.
I'm guessing a lot of fans north of the border might be watching this game with Andrew Nembhard against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, a couple of members of Team Canada. What do you instruct your player, Andrew, to do against SGA?
Well, he's more familiar. He probably has better answers than we do. But it's a tough question. It's a tough problem, because this guy is – you look at their – I look at stats, last 5 wins, last 5 losses. Last 5 wins, he's averaging 34. Last 5 losses, he's averaging 30. So you're talking about a very consistent, superstar level player. And so the bottom line is, we have our hands full. It's not just an Andrew Nembhard problem. It's a Pacer problem, and, we'll attack it accordingly.
Appreciate the time.
Thanks.